I'm Margot.
I'm Julia.
I'm Tanmay.
I'm Macy.
And I'm Ro.
And this is our day at the Wolsey 550 event.
It's a beautiful day outside today, but we're here at St Peter's Church by the waterfront, full of colour, vibrance and historical significance to Ipswich.
And the stage is all set, as we'll be joined by primary schools from all across Ipswich as they showcase what they've learnt about the Wolsey 550 event.
Thomas Wolsey, a walk down memory lane. My story begins when I was 3. I remember the place where I was born, in Ipswich.
We would argue that there are lots of ways to remember him. For example, did you know that the Ipswich Town Football Club badge has Wolsey gate on it?
And so we thought it was important to include the course of St George to show we are part of a bigger place. I was already late for school. I didn't know how it was late. I rushed through my classroom and sat down in my seat. They already started.
He's such an important part of Ipswich and so influential too. I think the moral of his life is stand up for what you believe in, and children need to learn about that sort of thing.
My first name is Dominic and I come from Ranley.
My name is Abdullah and I go to Ranley Primary School.
Ishi, Florence, Saturday.
My name's Olivia. And mine's Emily. Morning Primary School.
My name's Freddie.
My name's Costas.
St Margaret's.
I'm Grace. And my name's Florence.
And what school are you two from?
Castle Hill Primary School.
Florence. Oliver.
Elliot.
Broke Hall Primary.
My name is Taylor and I'm from Stone Lodge.
My name is Ibrahim and I come from St Mark's Catholic Primary School.
So how did you feel when you guys were performing? Because your performance was brilliant.
I was quite anxious at the start, but I feel really confident now.
I'm pretty confident.
I felt a bit shy, but I feel excited.
I was a bit nervous at first, but when I got to the stage it felt better.
I just felt like it was good being up there.
It was very good. I felt good.
I felt nervous first doing it, but after I finished, I felt really confident.
What did you enjoy most about doing this project?
Learning about Thomas Wolsey and where he lived. Same.
I enjoy shouting out what people have written for me and Dom.
My favourite bit was when we were writing our diary entries because I liked writing about Tudor Ipswich.
I enjoyed the feeling that we're helping others learn.
What have you learnt about this town?
I learned that it's one of the oldest towns in the country.
But it's pretty old.
Well, I didn't know that that Mary Le Tower Church was around when Wolsey was alive.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think St Peter's Church would be so old.
Thomas Wolsey grew up in it.
That there's a lot of places named after Wolsey, which I did not know.
Did you learn anything about yourselves through this project that you've been working on?
I've learned that I can do anything if I want to.
If I put my mind to it, I can do anything.
Yeah, I think I've learned that I might want to do acting when I'm older. I've learned that I can persevere more and be myself.
I've learned that I'm really capable of doing some things.
Terry Hunt. I'm the chair of the Thomas Wolsey 550 project, formerly editor of the East Anglian Daily Times and the Ipswich Star.
So how important is the Wolsey 550 event to you?
It's really, really important, particularly the parts involving young people, because we're trying to build self-confidence, trying to build aspiration.
My name is Ilango Lawalagan, Mayor of Ipswich.
So what impact do you think the event has on the community in Ipswich?
Education is very important. He done very big things. That's the thing. Ipswich was a great town that time, after his won. So that's the thing. Still we have education is good in Ipswich.
Hi, I'm Becky Blackwood. I'm a director at RE Event CIC.
So what did you enjoy about the show?
I really enjoyed the demand letters from, I'm not sure which school it is, but they were brilliant. We demand a children's book about Thomas Wolsey to the head of Penguin House. I think that's brilliant.
That's the end of the first half of the day, the primary school showcases.
We're now on to the high school debates.
Judge, we are speaking for the prosecution and our friends are speaking for the defense. My name is Isiah and the prosecution strongly believes that Wolsey was not a highly skilled diplomat who achieved very little with his foreign policy.
Well, in my defence, that he did spend £2 million, but he did not all at once. And also he came from a poor background, so he was trying to get the royal stuff and try and not being seen as a poor person anymore, and trying to keep up his reputation as a second most important person in the world.
Okay, so we've got Stoke High School to the left, we've got Chantry High School to the right, divided in the courtroom but brought together outside. Before we get into any more debate, let's have a little bit of a discussion about how it actually felt to stand up in the courtroom and talk in front of the whole room. How did it feel for you, Chantry?
Nerve-wracking.
But surely lots and lots of pride now that you've done it and had a go.
Yeah, very much.
And Stoke, same question to you?
I felt quite normal speaking to everyone.
Well, it was a bit nervous, but I think I got the hang of it eventually.
It's definitely nerve-wracking, but once you're actually up there and you have the confidence because you've got your nerves down, you just know that you've worked hard to get to your point, and then once you're presenting it, you just feel like empowered with the microphone.
So we're outside again with St Albans and Northgate Year 7s. Who do you think had the better debate? We have to have that. Okay. Why do you guys think you guys have the better?
I feel like coming into it, we had the easier side of the debate, so I don't know.
What made it easier?
I felt like Wolsey was quite good at foreign policy.
And we came in here on Tuesday to practice.
Oh, you guys had the experience. What do you guys have to say about that?
It's kind of unfair to say, but it's fine. I think we powered through it really good, and I would say
it was well structured.
It was like a really good a trip.
We're here with the last two debate teams. We have St Joseph's College and we have Northgate Year 8s. Okay, so what did you guys feel like when you were up there doing the debate? You had some very strong arguments. What were we thinking when we were up there?
Scary seeing all the people in front of us, but I'm very glad of the arguments that we had and quite proud of how we did.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. I was an event manager and I invited people in and helped with the primary schools and managed to introduce them to everyone and was one of the ushers.
My name's Esme and I'm an event manager, and I was at the desk signing people in and I was giving them their certificates.
Okay, and is this your first foray into event management? Have you done anything like this before?
No, not that. We don't think we've ever really done anything like this.
And was it a good first experience?
Yeah, really good.
I love the morning.
Hello, I'm Will, and I've been doing photography and also a bit of videography today. This has really helped us to work on the spot almost instead of planning everything out, because we didn't actually know what was sort of be going on, so as we went along the day we'd plan out sort of mentally.
I'm Macy and I've been volunteering with all the broadcasting, kind of walking around interviewing people and getting all with the debate, and got to meet a lot of primary school children, some of that I knew, to be fair, and talking through the debate and all that, kind of seeing their opinions and their outlooks, and also just getting an idea of what it feels like to be up on such a massive stage in front of so many people performing something like that they've learnt a lot about and through.